It's time to do a bird box. When you got to run your eave first, wrap it around an inch or whatever. So that's what we're gonna do, and this is what it's gonna look like when we're finished. Get that sun out of our way. Okay, all right, let's do it. Okay, we gotta take this measurement here. Make sure your soffit's tight and you run your tape measure up to it, and then run your tape right up tight. So we're looking at 8 inches on this one. These are not always square, so double check both sides. Sometimes you got to run different measurements, but I think 8's going to work for both. So let's do 8. Grab this measurement real quick just so I don't have to cut it again. 12 and a half, 8 and 12 and a half. All right, go bend this piece. 12 and a half, which is gonna be this side. Mark 12 and a half there, and grab my square. That mark, get yourself a square. So this is gonna be that thing with the soffit on this side. So we're looking at 8 inches. Take a little 8, and then I'm going to bend it 1 inch. So I'm going to mark 9 as well. So 8 and then 9. Perfecto. All right. Then we got to make a notch here. Make a tiny V notch. Come over to the side of the brake. Stick this in. Stick that in and line it up with that mark. Good. Okay. So here, that's 8 right there. So let's cut a V to 8. Get that out of here. Okay. Stick this in the brake at 9. We just got to cut this off. Okay. Stick it in at 8. Good. Whatever your pitch is. So, we're good. All right. Okay. Run a penciler. I go about halfway through the drip edge. Okay, this is looking pretty nice, Grab that pencil, run it on the back side there, like that. Cut that off. All right, depending how your soffit and your fascia is working out, you can put this under or over. I'm probably going over right now because this is looking absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's nail this in place. Okay, and put 2 over here. All right, step 1 complete. Now we need a piece of fascia and our receiving channel. Let's go grab that. Stick this up until that runs past there a little bit. So I'm going to score the back of this from that cut all the way up. Crunch that down. And it'll pop right off. Okay. While I'm here. That would be my male end for the fascia piece. Okay, so now we can stick this in tight. Got it exactly where we want it. Mark it in 2 places right here. That'll be the bottom of the receiver channel. And then on the back side here, there's the back side mark. Cut that off. All right, this fascia is done. Get that out of the way for a second. Receiver channel, you're going to want to put it right below your marks. There's my mark. So just put it right below there, 16th, almost flush. Okay, I'm going to put continuation and then flush back here. Okay. Ready to put this on. Right there, perfect. Looking good. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Receivers on. Ready for the fascia. So kind of gotta get it in like that. and then start sliding it down. Make sure you're pushed up tight there, and then where you need it down here. And that'll work. Okay, so this is what I call a hanger. I'm going to put one face nail up here, which I can barely freaking reach. I can get it. Okay, that's going to get buried underneath the lap of our next piece. I don't want to put any face nails anywhere else. But I am going to put 3 here. You got to put those in line with the rib. If you put them on this, they're just gonna push it down. So go slow, tap them in nice and gentle, and you're good to go. So 13 minutes, start to finish, from measurement to bending, all that stuff. Not bad. 10 to 15 minutes each, and 6 on the whole house, so I can do all the bird boxes and the first piece of fascia in an hour on a house like this, which ain't bad. All right, let's keep going with our fascia and finish this gable out. All right, got my full 10 foot, and I've already opened my hem down here to slide into that receiver. Stick your hook, your razor in there, open that up just a fuzz. All right, that'll slide in just fine. So I'm gonna hook my receiver in. You can feel it click. All right, now up here, I'm gonna guess where that's gonna be. Right about there. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of hangover. Okay, let's make sure this fits, and then I'm going to put some glue on the back of it. The receiver is worth the hassle, if nothing more than just to help you hold pieces in place while you get all this stuff situated. So I'm just going to glue 2/3 of it. That way there's a piece of the fascia that can still expand and contract. Oh, I've got too much at the top, but it did slide in there, so maybe I don't. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, let's pop a nail in there. Then we need a few in these ribs. Not bad, not bad. Crispy clean. Crispy clean. That's what I'm talking about. All right, ready for my finisher. I've got it temporarily in. I got it marked on the bottom. So I'm just gonna cut from here to about wherever the center of my drip edge is. So I'll just make one mark like that. Head to the ground. Cut it, glue it, smack it back up. Click. Clack. Whack.